All right, guys. So I apologize about my voice. I've been sick for a few days. We have a new starter here. We have our old starter here. And we're going to test these guys out before we put the new one in. The battery right now is 12.59. Right? You guys can see that. Let me turn it this way a little bit. 12.59. All right. So first test we'll do is we'll just turn it on and see what the voltage is at the motor itself. So I got these little leads on the positive tooth, and there's one over here on the negative tooth. See, this would be positive because it's hard to do all this with one hand. And then we have negative. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the positive lead from the jumper, and we're just going to put that on the positive of the battery, and we'll see what we get right here. All right, 10.8, all right? Under the specs, we should have 11.4. Okay, so here we have it up, set up for DC. Amps, we have our device around one lead. Let's see what the amp pull is on this guy. $27. Okay, and here's a look at our max pull for amps. All right, and that's 60.5. Now let's look at something real quick. So if we look at this under no load, we should be at 11.4. We were at 10.7, I think it was. And our maxes should be 23 amps. And what did we say we were at? We were at 60. So that's the old starter. So now let's hook up the new starter and see what it says. See how many volts we pull when we turn it on. Forget to hold it. Let's see, can you still see that? Right. 10.8, 10.7, which is the same as the original. Not the best sign. We got an amp simmer on DC, and we'll just see how many it pulls now. $22.7. Now we'll look at the max. All right. Simon says 50. All right. All right. All right, so here's our results, I guess. So we have the old, the new, and then what the spec is. And we have 10.7, 27 amps, and then 60 amps max. On the new one, we had 10.7, same as the other one. 22, if I can read my own writing, which I wrote it somewhere else. And then we had 50. So we're definitely a little bit better on the new one. And these are all no load specs. And so we're supposed to get to 11.4 and then 23. Now the 23 says max. But it doesn't say if it's maximum pull or if it's maximum under running conditions. Because obviously when you start up a DC motor, you have an influx of amps. But maybe that's the difference. So the moment of truth is going to be taking that starter in, the new one, and putting it in this bad boy and seeing if we can actually start. So I actually did go ahead and buy a new starter solenoid too. I'm going to take it all apart, might as well get rid of everything. The other one doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with it, but we did. And then we have some mini ring clips to get the ring clip, the old gear off. We got to take this off right there and put it on this guy. I will note, I did take this guy apart, and the brushes look a little rough. But the bearing sounds fine. Everything else sounds good. So I don't know. Maybe I guess it could be those brushes. I'm going to hold on to him and assuming this guy works, because otherwise it'd be very depressing. We'll rebuild this guy. So we'll catch you in a minute after I get all this in. And when I'm putting it in, just FYI, I mean, I don't have the engine out, obviously, but you can get the starter and everything in through here and try and whack it in. And then it's about right here underneath the manifold, and I can get one hand in on this side and then one hand over here. It's not easy, and it takes a little while, but it works. All right, guys. Time to try this again. Everything's put back in. Everything's on like it should be. New starter solenoid. Solenoid was not necessary, but I figured I'd put it in anyway because we're already doing all this. Just to be sure as well. So here we go. Still not doing it. All right, pull the spark plugs out. Doesn't sound great, but it's okay. Sounds struggling, like it's a little hard. Just dropping a little bit of oil in the cylinders. All right, so we got the jet pump out, drive shaft out, and a turbo out. And fired it up. And it did start for half a second. That's why we got all this smoke going around. Got a jump pack on it, see if we can't help it out a little bit. Because the battery's dead again after 30 seconds or so. Here we go. Almost. Now obviously there's no muffler on it, so.